Hello everybody and welcome to another video from Afro EPL. Bienvenue, Caribou. The EPL is back. The EP. You know what? Sometimes I used to just really miss the EPL. I used to just sit and go, oh my God, I need my Premier League football. And the international break used to be very difficult for me until I started this channel, and then I'm looking forward to international break, to cover our internationals as they go back home to the motherland to play for their national team. So it has another new dimension to how I enjoy the international break. But I am so excited that we have our EPL back. I missed you, EPL. So what I'm doing today is I am doing a preview of the Premier League games that are going to be going down this weekend, round 4. So let's see exactly who is playing who, what partnerships are we going to be looking at, what clashes are there, and just profile exactly what we have coming up. And I'll be doing some very bold predictions. As we go on with this video. And I want you to go to the comment section and tell me exactly your thoughts. What are your predictions? Which team is going to win in the Premier League round 4? Let's get to it. So first up on the Premier League will be Arsenal against Nottingham Forest. So we have our Nottingham Forest brothers, our Ivorian brother Sangare, and also Edna from Nigeria. After playing the World Cup Qualifiers, they are back here. Hopefully they will be able to feature in the game early lunchtime Saturday. So cannot wait to see Sangare, cannot wait to see Aidna. Both teams are coming from losses, so Arsenal will be hoping to bounce back. Nottingham Forest had that very surprise loss against West Ham, so they will be planning to bounce back. So it's going to be a great game. Bournemouth against Brighton, lots of clashes in that one. Both coming into that game in round 4 from a high of good victories. Bournemouth had a good win the last day of play. Brighton demolished Man City. We have Semenyo, who is on form right now. I'm actually staking that Semenyo will have a goal. Semenyo will be scoring against Brighton. For Brighton, we have Carlos Baleba from Cameroon, freshly from a loss against Cape Verde. And actually he lost the ball that led to the goal, but I'm not going to dwell on that. And we have Minte, our Gambian brother. So those two are forming a good partnership. Hopefully they will be able to dominate and get a win. My prediction for the Bournemouth against Brighton game is Bournemouth would win. Oh my God, that's going to be a draw. That's a draw written all over that game. So 2-2 for that game. Crystal Palace against Sunderland. That would have been an African fest. Unfortunately, in the ranks of Crystal Palace, we have so many injuries. So Ismail Sarr is very doubtful because he's injured. Cheikh Doucouré from Mali, the Eagles of Mali, is injured. We have Chadi Raid from Morocco, also injured. So all our African internationals, not all, but most of our African internationals was brought in to have a press conference, and he was just reiterating that the team just want to have some stability in the Premier League. So looking forward to that game. With Crystal Palace are all injured. What is going on? Somebody tell me what's going on. For Sunderland, of course, we have our dynamic duo. From Morocco, we have Talbi, who will be partnering on the right side, Talbi and Diarra. So Talbi and Diarra on the right side, and on the left side we have Ronaldo and Siddiqui, who will be partnering. The press conference from yesterday was quite interesting because Edingra is going to be loads of clashes there. I will say, for me, who would win? Let's see. Crystal Palace is just. I will go for a Crystal Palace win. Because they are just a team in form at this moment. Next will be Everton against Aston Villa. For Everton, we have our Guinea-Bissau brother from the Njurtus. We have Beto. We also have Iliman Ndiaye. Oh my goodness! When I talk about Iliman Ndiaye, ça me rend vraiment heureux. Le frère là, il est fort, il est exceptionnel. I am in awe of how well his game has come alive. Iliman Ndiaye has already had 2 goals. He had a fantastic game over the weekend against DR Congo. He's coming into this. He is the player. He's the African international in the Premier League right now, in the best form. So I will not bet against Everton winning that game. For Aston Villa, we're going to be having Van Gesson, who plays as a winger. He is still settling into the team for Aston Villa. So hopefully he will be able to come into that team and impose himself. And hopefully, Villa can pick themselves up because they haven't had a great start to the season. But I will say my prediction is a 2-1 victory to Everton. Fulham against Leeds. First of all, Bessie coming off a goal from the Nigerian game. He must be full of confidence. He must be full of confidence. So and also Iwobi, Mr. Constant. I'm sure Iwobi will be up to that game. I will predict a Fulham victory, 2-0, a Fulham victory against Leeds. Leeds had a good draw against Newcastle on 3. Will they be able to replicate that? I don't think so. So Fulham will win that game. I stick my hat off to that one. Newcastle against Wolves. I think Newcastle will win this game. We have Yohan Wissa at the back of that loss against Senegal. Will be coming back quite confident after scoring, although they lost. His first home game for Newcastle for the Toonami will be right behind him, and I'm sure he's going to be able to, if he starts, he's going to score. In fact, I will bet on my prediction that Yohan Wissa has a goal. Yohan Wissa has a goal, definitely, against Wolves. And for Wolves, we have Minte. We also have our new Cameroonian international who played against. Every time I talk about Cameroon, I feel like just to cry. Anyway, I think Jackson Chachua, who was coming to the Wolves ranks, hopefully he will be able to get his debut. He played for Cameroon against Cape Verde. We lost. Hopefully, up on the top, he will be able to form some good partnership with Minte. And then we have Agbadu in the defense. He has to really step up. I'm sure he's going to step up really well to start putting in some really solid defensive performances. The new attacker from Ghent, Tolu, will come in for Wolves. Hopefully he too will have a debut. So there are loads of debuts that I'm looking forward to this weekend to see. So West Ham against Tottenham. Malik Diouf from Senegal had a wonderful international campaign over the international break. He will be coming against Kudus. That is going to be the biggest clash, the clash of the week. So there's going to be a Ghana versus Senegal clash there. Looking forward to that. Then of course we have Papsa, who scored the winner for Senegal, coming back to Tottenham with confidence. Tottenham are playing quite well, so it's going to be a good one to watch. Brentford against Chelsea. Now, Dango Ouattara has just come back from Burkina Faso. The Stallions had a really good campaign, scored 1 goal. Or did he do an assist? I can't remember, but yeah, he had a really good campaign. Coming back against Chelsea is going to be a tough call for Brentford. They're struggling a little bit. So I will say Brentford will come away with a loss against Chelsea, although they will be playing at home. And for Burnley against Liverpool on Sunday, I don't see Burnley having a chance to win that one. Lyle Foster had a good game against Nigeria. Back playing at home against Liverpool. Liverpool are just going. He's not going to have that space, or I don't think they will be able to lay gloves on Liverpool, unfortunately, because guess who is going to be turning up also? Mo, the King Salah, will be turning up. So I don't give Burnley a chance. So Liverpool will surely come off with a 3-0 victory on that game. Yeah, I don't see that going anywhere else. I'm not too sure if Hannibal McBride will be able to play. I think he picked up an injury. I'm not too sure, but I'm going to check. I'm not too sure about that. If Hannibal McBride plays, hopefully he'll be able to get some change. I don't see it. But with Liverpool, Salah will do what Salah does. He definitely will come out with a goal or at least an assist in that game. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Then finally, for round 4, we are going to be having Manchester City against Manchester United. That will be the big derby game on Sunday. What do I see happening for that game? Well, we know what's happening. If Aït-Nouri is fit, then we know that partnership between Aït-Nouri and Mamouche, if they play, we will look forward to that. Hopefully they'll be able to be productive and make some goals. And as they perform magic on this side, on the other side for United, we know about the Ahmad and Buemo partnership. Hopefully we'll be able to see something brewing there. So there will be a really nice clash if that happens, when Ahmad will come against Aït-Nouri. That will be interesting. I would love to see that head to head. That will be the 10 games. Our boys have returned. They are back. Hope you enjoyed that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Give me your prediction for these games for the round 4, and let's watch and catch up when we are doing the review. For the time being, I will say thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Asante. Have a beautiful weekend. Bye.